Welcome everyone, Mike with Bowers Barbecue coming to you today from my backyard. Now for the past couple of months, we've all seen the beef tallow briskets. But the other day, scrolling through Instagram, I saw a barbecue restaurant down in Crockett, Texas called Mimsy's Barbecue, making a beef tallow burger, and it looked absolutely amazing. So we're gonna give that a try today. But first, we gotta start the fire. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna season up these burger patties. This is 80-20, about a third pound each. We're gonna season these up Derby style. If you guys aren't watching Derby Barbecue, definitely need to subscribe. That kid has so much barbecue knowledge for such a young age. He'll blow you away. But light salt, heavy pepper, and I mean heavy pepper. And a light coating of seasoned salt. We're gonna do both sides the same way. Trying to roll these through here to get some on the sides. Otherwise, Chud's Barbecue would yell at me. Again, light salt. Heavy pepper. And again, nice little layer of seasoned salt. All right, let's go get these on the bullseye. All right, I had the bullseye up on the low setting. It's gonna cook about 200 degrees. Get some good smoke on these. I'm actually gonna smoke these burgers in the half pan. We're gonna put in the thermometer on one of them just to get an idea where it's at. Okay, so the plan is to go ahead and smoke those burgers at the low setting, which is 200 degrees, till about an internal temperature of about 115. At that point in time, I'm going to go ahead and pour in some beef tallow over the burgers and let them come up to temp to probably about 130 range. Once it reaches that 130 range, we're going to go ahead and sear it on both sides, then serve. Man, I can't wait. I think this is going to be really, really good. In my seasoning portion of the video, I mentioned two barbecue channels, Chud's Barbecue and Derby's Barbecue. Man, these guys are really turning into some of my favorites to watch because they bring the knowledge and expertise of cooking so much barbecue in the restaurant to the backyard, and you're gonna learn a ton. If you don't already subscribe to those guys, you definitely want to do so. They're the best. They're absolutely the best. All right, let's go check out these burgers. So right now that one burger is temping about 115. I'm gonna go ahead and take this up to about 125, I think, before I put in the tallow. Okay, while we're waiting for those burgers to come up to 125, if you're finding value in this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. Other ways you can help is I do have a merchandise store now. If you want to buy a Bowers Barbecue t-shirt, you can find the link in the description below. Also, anything that I use, I have an affiliate link to Amazon in the description as well. Doesn't cost you a penny extra, but it really helps me out with this channel. All right, let's go check on those burgers. All right, I apologize for the lawn equipment, but just part of it. So let's go ahead and pour this tallow of these burgers. I'm basically just gonna take all this and go directly over them. This is going to be amazing. All right, as you can see, these are pretty much submerged in tallow. Probably not good for my thermometer, that's all right. We'll see how it goes. It'll help me get an idea where the temperatures are. So we're gonna leave it in here to about 140 before we sear them. Okay, these burgers are starting to come to temp pretty quickly. Now what Mimsy's did is they let theirs stay in the tallow like a confit until it's ready to serve. And they went ahead and seared both sides over an open flame. I'm using my bullseye. Man, I'm seriously thinking about just putting it on riot mode and let the flames come up and kiss it, and it'll be really good. But at the same time, it's like, man, that's kind of dangerous on a pellet grill. We'll see. If If I don't use the Bullseye, I'll use some kind of searing, like the sear plates or a cast iron pan. We'll see. So I totally chickened out on putting these burgers directly on the Bullseye. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a cast iron pan to sear these things off. So here's the cast iron I'm using. It's the Lodge pizza pan. This will work out great. I'll put a link in the description below. Okay, it's time to sear these burgers. First thing I'm gonna do is lay a little bit of tallow down here. That is hot. We're gonna give those about a minute. All right, let's go ahead and flip these burgers. Guys, I cannot stress enough to be careful when flipping this. That tallow drips down on that fire. Things are gonna get kind of dangerous. So if you wanna avoid that, you can definitely avoid the step that I took in putting tallow down on the griddle. Not the char that I wanted. Should have probably let that warm up just a little bit more. It's looking pretty good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cheese these as well. I like American burgers. A little bit American, a little bit of Colby Jack as well. Give it a couple more minutes. Okay, I think it's time to pull these burgers. Look absolutely amazing. Still just a little bit of tallow left that pan. I did drain some of it off. Go build a burger. All right, for these burgers, it'll be kind of simple. I have a chipotle mayo. Just basically mayonnaise, a little bit of chipotle powder in there. Nothing too fancy. A little bit of onion. A whole lot of onion for some folks, but I love onion. And finally, the burger patty. These look pretty awesome. Okay, so to recap what I did is I went ahead and smoked the burgers, then to about 115 or so, then I poured the beef tallow over, got to an internal temperature of 140, went ahead and bumped up the heat on the grill, then go ahead and seared them off a little bit and added some cheese. These things look absolutely amazing. Check that out. That burger looks awesome. Go and give it a taste test. That's an excellent burger. A little overcooked, but man, that tallow on there, you really can't tell. This is really good. I absolutely would call this a success. Yeah, that chipotle mayo, the cheese, the onion. The only difference is maybe I wouldn't take it so far up because it is a little overcooked. But again, that tallow, you can't tell. This is so awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna call this cook a 100% success. That beef tallow really enriches the flavor of the burger. I did overcook it a little bit, so I definitely learned this is the first time I tried that. So next time I think I'm gonna smoke to about internal temperature of 100, then pour the tallow over the burgers and bring it up to about 130, then sear, maybe even 125, I don't know. We'll play around with it and see what works best. I'll definitely keep you guys updated. Another thing I would do, I think I would cook this on my Weber kettle or my PK grill next time. I think that live fire sear would actually be phenomenal with this. So maybe I'll try that in a future video. If you do try this yourself, let me know. I would love to see your pictures. Maybe tag me on Instagram. I'm at Bowers Barbecue on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I would absolutely love to see your pictures of this cook. I thank each and every one of you for watching. I really do appreciate you. The fire is out.